She's trying to kill people.
I already have a call set up. Just keep answering my questions, okay? They're inside your home?
I'm in the bathroom.
We have officers on the way. Just keep me on the line, okay?
I don't think we'll be alive by then.
A few moments later.
But I learned from the two calls that both Brandon Durham and his neighbor gave a description of the home invasion suspect, who was later identified as Alejandra Boudreau. Whether the description of the suspect was relayed to the officer is unknown, but we know from the body cam footage Boudreau matches that description. Durham and his neighbor in separate 911 calls told the police dispatcher the suspect was heavyweight, wearing a red hoodie. You can hear the panic in Durham's voice as he speaks with the dispatcher.
She's trying to kill people.
I already have a call set up. Just keep answering my questions, okay? They're inside your home?
I'm in the bathroom.
We have officers on the way. Just keep me on the line, okay?
I don't think we'll be alive by then.
The dispatcher keeps Durham on the phone, and about 8 minutes into the call, you can start to hear screaming and gunshots shortly after. It's revealed Durham was still on the line with the dispatcher as he is shot by Metro Officer Alexander Bookman. This week, Clark County District Attorney Steve Wolson announced it could take months to complete an investigation. Wolson also says there are 2 separate investigations being conducted by Metro to see if any policies were violated and whether any charges against officers will be filed. Currently, Boudreau is facing several felony charges, including home invasion and assault. She's due in court November 25th.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again, hit y'all another video. Hope y'all having a very great day. Hope y'all having a very great week. My day is going absolutely marvelous. Big shout out to all the channel members and subscribers of the Trey King Show family. And much love to each and every last one of you all. And you all, we have a story out of Nevada by way of Las Vegas. And big shout out to everybody in the great state of Nevada, everybody inside the great city of Las Vegas. And now before I start this story, I want to send a special thank you out to my channel members and also to my subscribers for sending me this story. And also, keep these stories coming. Now you all, also before I start this story, I want to send a special condolence out to the family and friends of Mr. Robert Durham. It's very sad and tragic what happened to this man inside his own home. And the man was just trying to wait for the police to get there. Now, before I dig deep into this story and also deep into this transgender ass, and also into that cop ass who shot Robert Durham, I want to ask you all one question. Now, put on your thinking caps now. I want you to really think about this. If you was the police and you got dispatched to a home where a home invasion is taking place, and you happen to come up on this scene right here, this image, and you have a few seconds to only think about what you're going to do, which one of these individuals look like the crook? Is it the person that's dressed like a crook, or is it the person that look like he just got started out his sleep? Now, this incident took place around 1 a.m. just a few days ago, where you have a Robert Durham who was at his home with his daughter, his 15-year-old daughter, and you had 2 suspects. We know one of them name. We don't know the other one name because I don't even think that person got caught. The suspect name is Alejandra Boudreau. Now, Alejandra Boudreau is a transgender. Original name is Robert Boudreau. Now, Alejandra Boudreau and another suspect decided to do a home invasion on Robert Durham's house. Now, before Alejandra Boudreau and the other suspect entered Robert's home, they was outside tearing up his vehicles. And you had a neighbor who stayed next door to Robert, who knew him very well, called the police and gave the police, yes, a 911 dispatcher, the exact description of what the suspects had on.
But I learned from the 2 calls that both Brandon Durham and his neighbor gave a description of the home invasion suspect, who was later identified as Alejandra Boudreau.
Now, this suspect right here, Alejandra Boudreau, they said had on a red hoodie and black pants, as you all see. Now, if you see this image right here, who in this image has red on and black on, and who has nothing but their underwear on? The suspect is the one dressed in red and black. The homeowner, Robert, may he rest in peace, is only wearing his boxer drawers. And now, after the neighbor called 911, Robert Durham himself called 911, as you all heard early in the video. And he was inside the bathroom, basically scared for his life.
She's trying to kill people.
I already have a call set up. Just keep answering my questions, okay? They're inside your home?
I'm in the bathroom.
We have officers on the way. Just keep me on the line, okay?
I don't think we'll be alive by then.
Now, I also remember, family, that Robert had his 15-year-old daughter inside his home. So think about this. Now, think if you at your home around 1 a.m. in the morning and you got 2 people breaking inside your home. And they said that the suspects were breaking in from the front door and also the back door. I mean, it's bad enough dealing with one person breaking in your home. But you got two suspects breaking in your home. Now, Robert Durham himself gave 911 dispatcher the exact description of the suspect. Now, you have two people, the neighbor and also Robert, giving the same exact description. So how in the hell could they have got that messed up? And now, family, you would think if it took the police 8 minutes to get to Robert home.
The dispatcher keeps Durham on the phone, and about 8 minutes into the call,
they would already have a description of the suspect, what the suspect had on, and also the build of the suspect. And they also said that the suspect was a heavy-set person. Now, one thing about it, I know Robert had his hands full trying to fight off that big transgender, but you have the suspect exact description. You have what the person had on and also the build of the person. So once again, family, tell me this today. How in the hell did Las Vegas Police Department, Officer Bookman that is, get this whole thing wrong? Because the reason why I say that is because police officers have training. They have classes on how to go about these situations. Now, one thing about these type of situations, because I have law enforcement in my family, is this right here, is that when you come up on a scene like this, you only have split seconds. And one thing they are taught is how to assess the situation and also neutralize the situation. Now, I know somebody going to say right now where their job also is to eliminate the threat, which is the same thing as neutralizing the situation. So once again, looking at this picture, who is the threat? Who is the threat? The person that you all have a description of?
Red beanie wearing a black sweatshirt and dark colored pants.
Or the person looking like he got startled out of his sleep. Now, think about this also, family. This is 1 a.m. in the morning. Now, unless you walking around your home dressed like a burglar, which is crazy inside your home, why in the hell would you have a hoodie on? And also, why would you have pants on and your face barely showing? Now, unless you walk around your home look like a crook, and that's your business if you do. So once again, answer this for me right here. If you ran up on this scene and you only had a split second to react, who would you shoot? Would you shoot the person that you all have a description of? Or would you shoot the person who looked like he just got started out of his sleep? Once again, because we got to drive that situation home. Now, they said when the officer got there, he told the suspect to drop the knife. But once again, who is the suspect? And you might be saying to yourself right now, well, Trey, Robert should have dropped the knife. Listen to this right here. Robert did not have the knife. It was two different suspects. And also, the news stated that
police recovering 2 large knives at the scene.
It was 2 knives found. So that means one thing, family, that these 2 suspects who broke inside of Robert's home, those were the 2 people that had the knives, not Robert. And as you all see a zoom in shot of this still image, because I could not show the video, you would notice one thing is that the suspect has the knife in his hand. That's why the knife is pointed straight up. Because if you got your arms around somebody's wrist like Robert does, how in the hell could the knife be pointed sideways? So when the officer yelled out, drop the knife. Hey, drop the knife! How in the hell could Robert have dropped the knife if he didn't have control of the damn knife? The suspect had control of the knife. And then, family, think about this. The suspect had the nerve to say that.
According to Boudreaux's arrest report, she wanted police to shoot her. She stated, quote, I wanted the cops to shoot me dead.
He wanted to die that night. Well, sir, if you wanted to die that night, why didn't you tell the police, I am the crook? It's me in the red. Because the cops should have known that anyway. Why did you not yell out that you wanted to die? You didn't want to die. You did not want to die because if you did, guess what? You would have stood on business that day. But it's a damn shame this man was wrestling with this big tranny inside his home and waited all the way till the police got there. Because when you break in most people's home, guess what they're going to do? Most of them are going to kill you. They're going to either stab you or shoot you. So it's kind of strange to me that Robert did not do this. So you have a man who's trying to do the right thing, called 911. His neighbor called 911, waited. He had his 15-year-old daughter inside of his home with him. And now, what makes it even more troubling and sad is that you hear Robert say these words right here. He says, I feel I won't be alive by then.
They're inside your home?
I'm in the back room.
We have officers on the way. Just keep me on the line, okay?
I don't think we'll be alive by then.
And guess what? He was right, because it wasn't by the suspect that took his life. It was by the police. So, officer, sir, what kind of training are they giving you all in Las Vegas? Because I cannot, for the life of myself, understand how did you shoot this man down, shot Robert in the head, and then stood over him and shot him 5 more times. You made sure this man was dead. I mean, what is wrong with you all? And then the suspect turned out to be what? A career criminal.
Number of arrest reports from Florida and Washington State revealing Boudreaux's extensive criminal history.
Been committing crimes all in California and also Florida and also, as you all can tell, in Nevada. So you have a person who's going around the whole damn United States committing crimes, breaking into people's home, committing home invasions, and then you have the suspect right there in your grasp. And guess what you do? You turn around and shoot the damn homeowner. Now, officer, you had your gun positioned on the suspect. That's why the suspect had the flashlight in his face. And then you turn around and position the gun back on the homeowner, Robert. So how did you screw that whole thing up? Now, family, let me ask you all this. Now, remember, I told y'all earlier in the video that the neighbor called 911 and also Robert himself. Now, do you think the 911 dispatcher relayed that information to Officer Bookman, letting Officer Bookman know how the suspect looked?
Red beanie, wearing a black sweatshirt and dark colored pants.
And what I mean by that is what the suspect had on and also the build of the suspect. So, family, do you think the 911 dispatcher relayed that information to Officer Bookman? Because if they didn't, chances are they all need to get in trouble. So let me ask you this in closing, family. Who do you think should be charged with Robert murder? Because this man was murdered live on camera. Kind of the same thing that happened with Sonia Massey in Illinois. Now, who should be charged with his murder? Should it be the home invader or should it be the police who took his life? Now, the police took his life because the home invader broke inside the home. And the officer, some kind of way, must got confused or meant to kill Robert, which I doubt very seriously. I hope he did not mean to kill a man. But at the same time, it's hard to sit up there and think otherwise because you leave us no choice. Because the man himself and also the neighbor called you all and told you all exactly how the damn suspects look. And then you still gunned this man down inside of his home. And also, it took you 8 minutes to get there. So during that 8 minutes, did not no one tell you how this person looked? Because I find it very hard to believe that you would run inside this home. Within a few minutes, you would shoot the homeowner instead of shooting the damn suspect. And the suspect is a career criminal. Now, Robert Durham was a businessman. He was a realtor, had a family. I'm not sure if he's still married or whatnot, but they also said he had a wife. So this man was a family man, had a business, never been in trouble a day in his life, and you took his life, not the person who's going around the damn United States committing crimes. That's a damn shame. And then they wonder why people are scared and don't want to call the police. Because when you do call the police, look what happened. So it's like this. You're damned if you do and damned if you don't. But I'm going to leave you all with this today. Look, if somebody breaking your home, no matter what time of day it is, but if somebody breaking your home, you have every right to defend yourself. And I find it very amazing that Robert held restraint because I'm sure he had a weapon inside that home. I find it very amazing that he did not take the suspect life. But you would think that when the police get there that you would be okay. And then turn around, the police is worse than the damn people who broke inside your damn home. Think about that. But once again, family, my condolences goes out to the family of Robert Durham. And also, somebody should be held with his murder. Now, the suspect was only charged with felony home invasion and also assault. But unfortunately, they did not charge the transgender with murder. It was premeditated. It should be first-degree murder. So let me ask you this. What charges do you think the suspect really should have got? And also, when are you all going to catch the other damn suspect? Because I'm very sure the other suspect know exactly who the other suspect is. And y'all need to get that information out because both of them need to be locked up for a very long time. And also, Alejandro Boudreaux should be charged with Robert murder. If you're not going to charge the suspect, you got to charge the cop. Because Robert was killed defending himself and also defending his home. And also, he had his 15-year-old daughter there. So what's a man supposed to do? So you all let me know that in the comment section. Now, if you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Become a channel member. Also, share the video with your family and friends. So next time, you all stay blessed and stay vigilant and stay safe. And most of all, stay prayed up. And I will see y'all soon on the next Trey King Show. And also, when they catch the other suspect, because they're going to catch him also, I will keep y'all updated as to the details of this case. And also, if they're going to charge the cop or the suspect with murder, because one of them should be charged with murder. Because there's no way in hell that we can see this man getting killed and nobody take the fall, take the blame for it. Because the man was only defending himself. Anyway, you all let me know that. And I'll see y'all soon on the next Trey King Show. And guess what? I'm out.